This practice aims to find our natural breath, a breath that we take when we're not changing it or trying to be different. And as soon as we take our attention to our breathing, it is something that changes. So it's quite a difficult thing to be aware of, that natural breath, a quiet breath, an easy breath. So often, if we work with movements, coordinating breath with the movements of our arms or a part of our body, it just allows us to slow down and to quieten down and allow the breath just to go as it would, as it does, as it is without changing. So if it's all right for you, coming to lie down, and if you have your soles of your feet flat to the floor so your knees are bent, and just finding a comfortable place to be. You can work with this sitting, but lying down is often more comfortable for us. And if we keep our knees bent, that allows the abdominal muscles to relax, the lower back muscles to relax. And when that happens, the diaphragm muscle, which is that big muscle that's underneath our ribs and initiates our breathing, that muscle can relax a little bit more easily. So our breathing is quiet, without force and without strain. And ultimately our natural breath, our quiet breath, is that breath that we have without force and without strain. So coming to lie down, making sure that you're comfortable. Knees are bent, soles of the feet connected, grounded to the floor, to the ground, to the earth. And starting with your arms resting down by your side, palms facing down. And before we do anything, just move your shoulders around a little bit, wiggle your fingers, move your arms, and have a sense of the contact of your arms resting on the ground beneath. Feel the breath coming in, feel the breath leaving. And notice now if you're breathing through your nose or through your mouth. And what's your natural way of breathing? Do you usually breathe through your mouth? Do you usually breathe through the nose? And for the purpose of this practice, we're not changing anything. You're just aware if you're breathing in through your nose, it's okay. If you're breathing in through your mouth, it's okay. And then the next time you breathe in, taking your arms up towards the ceiling. And as you breathe out, bringing your arms back down to your sides. The in-breath takes our arms up. The out-breath brings our arms back down. And continue. And you can slow this down, you can speed this up. But your attention is on the arms, the feeling of moving through space, the connection of the shoulders beneath, the movement of the arms above, and back down to your sides. And as you work in this way, notice if you can feel the breath quite low into the belly. If you don't, that's okay. You're just being aware of where you feel your breath as the arms go up, as you breathe in, as your arms come back down to your sides, as you breathe out. And the next time your arms come up, stay there, breathe as you need to. In and out through the nose or through the mouth. And notice if you've changed. Maybe now you're breathing in through your nose. Or maybe now you feel that you need to breathe in through the mouth, out through the mouth. And again, we're trying to come into contact with your natural way of breathing. And then when you're ready, as you breathe in, feel the breath coming in. This time, as you breathe out, take your arms wide, shoulder height, palms facing up, arms come to the floor, shoulder height, palms facing up. As you breathe in, taking the arms back up. And as you breathe out, taking the arms wide, shoulder height, palms facing up. And continue. So you're still using your arms, but this time, instead of coming back down to your sides, the arms are going wide. And notice, as you breathe in this way, with this movement of the arms, or positioning of the arms, where do you feel your breath? Maybe you feel the breath a little bit higher, into the ribs, to the chest. But notice, because where you feel your breath is where you feel your breath. And continue breathing in, breathing out, moving the arms. And the next time you breathe in, staying with the arms above, breathing out, breathing in as you need to. Allow the weight of the arms to rest into the shoulders, being aware of the breath in the body. Notice if you're still breathing in through your nose or through your mouth, or if it's changed. So coming into contact with a way that feels quite natural, familiar. And then we breathe in. And as we breathe out, take the arms on the floor above our head, if possible. And the elbows can be quite soft, so you're not stretching. And as you breathe in, take the arms back up towards the ceiling. And as you breathe out, taking the arms on the floor above your head. And as you breathe in, taking the arms back up. And notice now as you breathe in and as you breathe out and the arms are coming up or on the floor above your head, if possible, if that's not possible, taking the arms to feel where feels right for you. Notice if you can feel the breath a little bit higher, or where you notice your breath. Maybe as we take the arms on the floor above our head, that often brings our attention or our breathing into the upper part of the chest, or around the shoulders or around the collarbones, and the very tip of our lungs rests just around the collarbones. So being aware as you breathe in this way, can you feel the breath a little bit higher? It's the upper part of the lungs. And the next time you breathe in, bringing the arms back up. And as you breathe out, bring the arms back down to your sides. And breathe. And notice as you breathe now, where do you feel your breath? And just being interested in that natural flow of the breath. Do you feel the breath in the nostrils or the mouth, the throat, the chest, the belly? And working with the idea that wherever you feel your breath is where you feel it. And there's no right or wrong. And this practice is only about noticing the natural ebb and flow of your breath. And again, be aware if you're breathing through your nose, breathing in and out through the nose, or breathing in and out through your mouth. And our natural breath is unique to you. The flow of the breath is your breath. And we're not trying to change it. We're finding that familiar, natural ebb and flow, rhythm, pattern. And your attention is everything. And then as we prepare to come out of the practice, the next time you breathe in, take your arms up and overhead. Maybe have a little stretch. And as you breathe out, bring your arms back down to your side. One more time, as you breathe in, take the arms up and overhead. Perhaps have a little stretch. And as you breathe out, bring the arms back down to your side. Move your head a little bit. Feel the breath. Roll your shoulders. Know that you breathe. Having a sense of your breath wherever you feel it. And in your own time, opening your eyes. Coming to rest on your side. Taking your time. Coming to sit up when you're ready. Being aware of your body. your breath, your ease, and that feeling of rest. And when you're ready, coming back to the room. Thank you for joining me.